It's the Cable League. MTGO Show.
Ghouls and Goblins. I think those are black-red colors. Braids is neither ghoul nor goblin, but she's probably pals, right? Home is where you can find a decent graveyard, and strangers can disappear without awkward questions. Real ghoulish stuff. Or a Smile has some goblin energy for sure. The mother of ghouls, yeah. I don't see a ghoul or a goblin here. I think I'm going to take the cat. Try and cut our colors at least. You think cats are goblins? I don't know if that's true. It's a cat nightmare, though. Nightmare? Oh, we got a devil here. Or it could be vampire tutored by a vampire. I think devils are on theme. Not ghouls, not goblins, but like fiends. Yeah, let's get a fiend up in this. Rat noble. Yeah. Let's grab a Thoughtseize. Rats are like PG Halloween, right? I think smokestacks are scarier than massacre worms and glorybringers. Worms and dragons. Smokestacks are real. Climate change is happening. Oh no, industry. I think if you're living somewhere where there's fucking crazy hurricanes happening constantly. More of an existential horror, of course. Dragons and worms are too, I don't know. That's just D&D stuff. Excuse me. Hey, sup, Treskies? You wish Smokestack started on 1, it might be fine then? Fine in, like, Legacy and Vintage? Man, no ghouls or goblins here at all. I guess we're just cutting our colors. Cutting the ghoul and goblin colors. Yeah, I think demons and vampires are on theme as well. Like, we grabbed a devil. Skeleton. Skeleton's ghoul adjacent. It's slow for your taste. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like you need either an especially fast or miserable deck for Smokestack. We just trophied with it, but that was an especially miserable deck. Lingering Souls is sort of on theme. But I'm going to take Fire Covenant anyway. I'm going to keep on cutting these colors. Want to make sure we get a goblin if one gets opened. A cursed scroll. Vampire. Vampire's Halloweeny. I mean, Scrapwork Mutt. Dogs aren't inherently scary, but that's a fucking terrifying dog. That's a dog? Yeah, yeah. Very few dogs are not good boys, and that's certainly one of them. Terrible dog. Well, we found ourselves a zombie goblin wizard, which is kind of perfect. Kind of ideal for this stip. A ghoul and a goblin, right? Fulfills the stip by itself, basically. We just have a horror here. I think a horror works. You would consider the Scarab God in this step? Living Death's interesting. A little hard for us to set up. But it is like depicting some ghoul action, right? Literally burying that person. Nightmare is pretty on theme. Well, you gotta do some massacring, so you've got bodies to turn into ghouls. Is that a goblin? That's a fucking goblin. Goblin number 2. Another vampire. Metamorph could be anything. How horrific is that? Yeah, nothing more horrific than options, I guess. Well, there's a good boy. Ophiomancer fits our deck pretty well, but it's just not that scary. I guess I have the snake in my overlay. I feel like the pet spider is scarier. Oh, bombardment because it says goblin on it. That's an idea. I think I'm with you. All right, I'm not going to take empty the warrens, though. This is a bullshit goblin. I'm going to take this Restless Fence. I want to be able to cast my cards. It's 2 goblins. No. An actual hee-haw. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 31 months. An actual hee-haw says, happy Halloween, Caleb in chat, and a happy Diwali to all who celebrate. A Hindu festival of lights. Also celebrated in Jainism. Very cool. It symbolizes the spiritual victory of Dharma over Adharma, light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. That's a hell of a celebration. There's a ghoul there. Did I miss a ghoul? Stip ruined! Trash streamer, throw him away. Ooh, yeah, I thought we might get a last pick out of that pack. I would have been happy with the other black card that was in there, too. Black's been pretty open. Yeah, Rankle's a lot better than a Smokestack in this sort of deck. Think about the Wasteland. Kind of goblin-ish. Goblin-ish, huh? In stature. Are fairies scary? No, but I don't think goblins are particularly scary either. Now, Ragavan is terrifying. Anyone who's been on the draw and your opponent plays that fucking monkey. Fable literally spits out goblins, though. Fable's 2 on Stip. 2 on Stip to pass here. Ooh, we got a Devil, we got a Dark Ritual, we got a Bone Shards. These are all pretty fucking great. You could pass the Mayhem Devil and just assume it'll come back, because it will. Like, we're the only ones doing this stuff. But I think we're going to wheel one of these black cards anyway. Because black's just that open. We could take, I guess, Bone Shards I would prefer, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just give me the Devil. So we got a human cleric. Is there anything less fucking Halloween-y than a human cleric? I mean, I guess at least his ribcage is showing. Liliana, this is kind of her holiday. Her in braids, huh? Shallow Grave is ghoul-themed. Grizzlebrand is a demon. Fury's the only card here that was scary enough to get banned. More like a cultist. Yawgmoth? Yeah, I guess that's valid. Carrion Feeder. Give me that zombie. Fury's like a nightmare. Nightmare for my fucking opponents. Oh man, I'm out of fluids. Ooh, a Blood Crypt. There's the Goblin and Fire Blast art. But I think we want this Blood Crypt. It could be Goblin Blood. You don't know. Get off my nuts. Oh, Duretti's a fucking goblin. Goblin Engineer. Let's draft this one straight to the sideboard, Phyrexian Horror. Get another horror in the deck. What about Bloodghast? Not a goblin. Not a goblin. It is a vampire. Vampires aren't listed in the step. Listed creature types always take precedence. You think Ghast is a ghoul? You think so? You might be right about that. In the Hellsing anime, ghouls were like unturned vampires. So maybe Bloodghast was like specifically perfect. Fit the deck really well too. The carrion feeders and what's, Goblin bombardments. I don't think we're playing the Living Death or the Smokestakes. Probably not going to have space for the Fiery Confluence in here. I think Lurrus can come out. We got the Shallow Grave Wheel. Living Death? I had a Living Death deck earlier. This season. It takes some setup, that Living Death card. Cursed Scroll's a little clunky here. Maybe Covenant's a sideboard card. Probably gonna be boarding that one in every round, Fire Blast plus Mayhem Devil. That's pretty funny. Ghast is literally a ghoul. Amazing. Amazing. Well, look. No one ever said I drafted perfectly. Yeah, I can see playing the Fire Covenant over the Fiend Artisan. Fiend Artisan has some great ones to tutor up, though. It does Daggerhawk, but it is like one of our less scary creatures, the Lurrus. And we have a lot of threes here. I think Revoker and Fiend Artisan are the two, like, cuttable things. What if I cut Revoker and played Lurrus? That's cutting a horror for a nightmare. That's fine. Neither particularly scary. And even split mana-wise isn't crazy. Instead of waiting it towards swamps. We need black and red mana early, and then we need doubles of both later. We do need a double black early, and we do have more early game black cards. Yeah, let's split it. You just get to keep more openers with the even mix. Bloom. I'm here to guide you. Well, that looks like I got him, Nightmare. I guess we have this sweeper. Got a couple sweepers. Oh, Containment Priest, Flicker Whisk. Right. I guess Resto Blinking Flicker Wisp to save a creature doesn't really work because the Containment Priest on board. I guess I didn't need to give them that extra critter or that extra draw. The swamp with the Goblin Guided Tank. This song's not that scary. Actually, no, that song's terrifying. Well, whatever, I'm past it. Meadow Massacre kind of carrying here, Should I straight up Edict? They're so excited about that Lingering Souls. Fury off the top. I wonder if the Soul Trader is better here. I mean, the Shaman generates treasure, which is really good with this Marionette Apprentice. Might be able to drain him out of nowhere. But on the other hand, what a rude card. Extremely rude. This game felt pretty winnable until that moment. God, they got Parallax Wave and fucking Containment Priest, too. Even if the cards don't line up like Coke. Oh, that's an interesting little line. Probably steal that at some point. This will show them. Oh, I didn't show them. I kind of want to try and set up Living Death. Kind of. I have all these other sweepers, though. It's just awkward. Yeah, almost like Frostodon versus like Lingering Souls. It's pretty bad with my own Bitter Blossom, though. You like the Fire Covenant? Yeah, I don't know how much fucking life I've got. With the Bitter Blossom and what? No, the Herd of Beasts. No. No. Let's get this fucking Lyris out of here. Cut the garbage. Well, maybe Braids should have been the cut, They flood the board better than I do. That's always the worst. You, like, draw the card that you should have boarded out, and you're like, oh, right, yeah. Yeah, waste away, friend. Oh, man, I got to activate a creature land in response to a Woodfall Primus the other day. Best feeling. It's like, you will not, in fact, be destroying my land. stomp it out. Kind of an aggressive goat sack there. Possibly should have sacked the Fiend pre-combat. Sure. Kind of sounds like the fucking intro to One Night in Bangkok. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? What was that weird little intro? Sure. If they duress me here, I'm going to tilt off my rocker. Would I take a dono for the next draft step? Let me get a match or two deep first. We just had this like marathon fucking draft, and this is my first stip of the night. Likely though, Daggerhawk. I'm interested. I'm interested for sure. Containment Priest stay in max, so I don't get hasted here. They saw me setting the modes for Fiery Confluence and just fucking knew. There's like, okay, all right, opponents choosing modes. We're fine. We're fine here. I had some pretty specific plays leading up to that, huh? To get them to exactly 6. Too bad Living Death isn't sacrifices, huh? Sacrifice all your creatures. Maybe I'll play Revoker here. Or Thoughtseize. Both of those could hypothetically answer Parallax Wave. Living Death, like you set them aside in piles. I don't think it's sacrifice. It's really weird. When I think of Halloween, it is sacrifices. I'm just super fucking wrong. That's happened before. And that might be premature. That Fire Covenant. It's possible I should have just played Fable here. The issue is if you let them untap with the Giver of Runes, then it protects something from the Fire Covenant. Pretty happy to see that trade. Containment Priest is fucking terrifying in their deck. Parallax Wave. Goddamn. Flicker Wisp shenanigans. Might end up regretting that. The both players draw thing. Oh, they're still fucking sacking their sack lands. Oh, they were hoping to overload the winds. Nice. Yeah, the edict might be wrong. I'm not sure. Kind of like shrinks the potential of a Meat Hook Massacre going forward. Hey, thanks, Vale. Happy Halloween right back. Well, they are saving my creatures from this Meat Hook Massacre, I guess. One way to look at it. Oh, we already listened to this one. I'm gonna run out this Fable. They're gonna exile the token, but that gives me my other creatures back sooner. And I'll get to loot these mountains away, right? It seems kind of important. Wait. I shouldn't be F6ing with a Sec Outlet in play. You think this one's in the bag? Oh, yeah. No, there's like no series of cards that could beat me from this spot. I win the match. Ooh, a little goblin action. I actually detest Goblin Guide. It's like one of my least favorite cards. Don't like attacking with it. Don't like being attacked. Look at me drawing my opponent cards. What have we got here? We got ourselves a little bit of Halloween stip action. Ghouls and Goblins. Classic Halloween fare. Yeah, it was pretty Telegraph Taylor for sure. Ooh. So it's very tempting to go like Braids, Pitch Fury, kill 2 things, see what they do. But I think I'm just going to Massacre him. I could Chain Lightning that Urza. Should I do that? I should do that, right? Should have done it before attacks, of course. They could be at 14 right now. Caleb, you sloppy motherfucker. Yeah, I thought I was going to keep that 1-1 around for more Breeds permanents, but yeah, getting Urza off the board makes sense. Preventing the land spin if that's all they got going. Bluff, come on, come on. I was just talking about not backseating. What are you doing? Jeez, this Braids looks like garbage now. Just hot dog shit. They've played so many permanents. I guess we're just chilling until we can play the Fury Hum. A question mark doesn't make it not backseating, Bluff. How irritating would that be, if that was like the literal only difference between backseating and not. Just everybody shouting lines in question mark farm. I think I'm gonna sack this this Soul Trader so they don't get to draw a card. Ooh, I want that one. Fair enough. They're just making me shuffle after I left on top. Which one do you think they would blink with Soul Herder? Really glad I held on to this Fury, by the way. Opponent's getting entirely too much value over there. These tutors for Black Lotus? God damn. I'm gonna hold on to this mountain. In case we decide to loot it away later. Yeah, I was planning on killing Teferi here, but I just like clear both 2/2s. This Braids looks so rancid. Colonnade's turned on. Teferi's upticking. Oh, the cast Charted Course, I see. Opponent's got a very high-powered board, huh? Soul Ring, Urza Saga, Teferi. Too bad we don't have a bunch of artifact lands, huh? Sack those to Braids, trigger the Marionette. I was about to add this song to another playlist, but it just got annoying. Just kidding. Undo, undo. Ace up, Iceman. The servo dies, they take 2. Yeah, port it up, my friend. Yeah, maybe we draw a fucking Goblin Bombardment. If the fairy gets to bounce the servo token, I don't think I get to drain. So I'm just getting mulligan's good here. Maybe I should have sacked the servo to the braids, huh? If I'm just going to end up making that attack anyway. Yeah, I think that would have been better. Alright, that's annoying. It was like hype and obnoxious at the same time. Goblin Bombardment here would be worth, what, 8 damage? It's so close. It's like awkward to sack lands when they're Rishid importing me, so I might sack the Mesmeric Fiend anyway. Oh, fun, Meat Locker. Opponent trying to figure out how to kill me as quickly as possible. And Council's Judgment's pretty good. I need to scoop to that. Whatever they're hitting, this is fine. I think we needed everything to have a shot at winning there. Maybe you just go like double chump and then untap and rip Fiery Confluence. That would be a good win. Let's board in Ferocidon. Seems like the sort of matchup for it. Let's cut this fucking braids. It almost looked okay at parts. Yeah, this is fine. Put them just vomiting permanents. Yeah, that's like the worst, the worst braids ever. They had so much value. A good night, evil baboon. Hope you have a pleasant rest. Pleasant or nightmare-filled rest. Maybe nightmare-filled, huh? It is Halloween. But like the good kind of nightmares. Like the nightmare before Christmas. That'd be a good fucking dream. Would you like to play first? You better believe I'd like to play first. You better believe it. Jesus, just a bunch of 3-drops, huh? It'd be really nice to go like 1-drop into like the 1-mana 2/2, or I mean even just have a turn 2 play. Strongly dislike mulliganing in this matchup though. One for Rostov might be good. You mulligan looking for pressure. They just have a turn 1 Soul Ring anyway, right? Love that thing, my Bobby. That guy's wearing a 2/2. Someone get him a shot of Fireball. Also, so the turn 1 in there is a Saga, so they can get the Soul Ring down. I meant 2 for Soul Ring, but I guess they're just going to be activating on 2, huh? Yeah, this is... I guess this is like the Fiery Confluence waiting room, huh? Or if we rip that card, we have a chance here, and if we don't rip it, then we're fucked. The Thing was such a good movie. It was a really good movie, yeah. One of my very favorites. And it's like my 3rd favorite Carpenter. They're gonna get to port me and activate Urza's Saga on turn 2. That's filthy. God, they have Soul Ring and Black Lotus and Urza's Saga to find both of them. I think their deck might be better than mine. Queen's World had such a good soundtrack. Just trying to buy myself a little bit of time here. So they didn't 2 for Black Lotus. Might imply that they've drawn it already. Oh, wow, Will. Hope you have a blast. How's Iron Maiden? Iron Maiden was dope. My buddy that I went with said that he was planning on grading them on a curve because they're like in their 60s, right? But then they were just great. Running around on stage, fucking great instrumentals. Just a great show. Well, that's a fucking opener. How was their opener? Iron Maidens? Oh, I've seen the Who before. They actually sounded way better when I saw them at Riot Fest some years back. I think their mixing was like a little muddled for Iron Maiden, but the crowd seemed to enjoy them. Very powerful sound out of that band. I really enjoy them. Like a piece. So both of these cards fucking beat me. I guess Ferocidon turns off my Luris life gain, potentially. Generous Plunder claims another victim. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they just ran me to Hellrider. This album cover is very Halloween-y. They're tapping an ancient tomb to play Winter Orb, huh? Some interesting back and forth here. Wolf Strider puts more bodies into play for Hellrider, which is nice. But Luris having life gain is pretty great. Did you miss the Monster Mash? The Monster Mash is the first track on this playlist. You are 50 songs late. Seems like a Bone Crusher Giant matchup, Just gonna cut braids in literally every matchup. This playlist needs Kanye, like some poop de scoop. That'd be a nice palate cleanser. Hey, you tune in a magic style. Kinda tabs. Braids is more on Stip Will. Is Fire Covenant out because of the Stip? Fire Covenant is out is because my opponent's playing Mono Red Burn. And I'm paying life for Bitter Blossoms and such. The cover for this album is terrifying. Look at this. Oh, that's art. That's art right there. Really good chance this Goblin Guide gets pitched. Love my opponent's Goblin Welder theme. They smirk at your hairstyle and sleep with your wives. This song is terrifying. I heard Bruce of Iron Maiden listen to this song before writing Fear of the Duck. How do you read pornography? Like smut? Magazines? You don't read magazines? Hentai? You don't read hentai? You just look at the pictures? How uncultured. Is bombardment good here? It looks fucking good. Looting away Winter Orb. I'm kind of surprised Winter Orb's still in after the first game. Yeah, bombardment and miner is a synergy for sure. I think I'm gonna down tick to ready to kill the copter. I don't think I care about the mana vault. I'm excited to see if I want to loot away something or not. I've decided I will not be looting. Y'all ready for this? Hey, thanks, Killtrocity. Thanks for $4.20. Yeah, we had a lot of damage. we had quite a bit of damage there, that's for sure. Let's play Killtrocity Summer Quest. Thanks for $4.20. Motionless in White Werewolf. Oh, this is a new